Now, news coming in. The Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has tested positive for coronavirus, making him the fourth Chief Minister in the country to have tested for the virus. He is asymptomatic and is under home isolation. He tweeted, "I wish to inform all that I have been detected COVID positive. I am asymptomatic and hence have opted for home isolation. I shall continue to discharge my duties working from home. Those who have come in my close contact are advised to take all the necessary precautions," is what he tweeted. Well, let's go across to Saurabh for more on this. So, Saurabh, Pramod Sawant has now tested positive, making him, I think, the fourth Chief Minister in the country to test positive for COVID.
Well, yes, Chief Ministers during the pandemic too have been exposed to situations where they perhaps are likely to catch the virus, and they cannot completely practice social distancing. They have to be out, they have to meet officials, they have to conduct meetings to keep the wheels of government running. So decisions have to be made, meetings have to be held, even if they are virtual. There is a lot of meetings that have to be held where the Chief Minister has to perhaps sign documents, issue orders. So all of these things include a certain amount of exposure, and in such a scenario, perhaps that's what's perhaps also led to the kind of exposure that perhaps Pramod Sawant has also had, even when it comes to governing a state like Goa. So obviously, this is something that perhaps one needs to understand also about the COVID-19 virus and the coronavirus that's been, that's been resulting in the COVID-19 pandemic, that the contagiousness of this virus is so high that it spreads very easily, and that's something that perhaps all citizens also need to take note of.
All right, Saurabh, thanks so much for joining us with that. So, Goa Chief Minister, the latest to test positive for coronavirus, as we said, he tweeted regarding it, said he's asymptomatic and he will be in home isolation, and has asked all those who've come in contact with him to also get themselves checked.